One thing I want to just mention before I give it over to Sam, that sidewalk we just walked down is Military Walk, aptly named after our military. There's a really fun ordinance that says any building along Military Walk cannot be higher than the academic building. So see this building right here? You see how like one side's shorter, 3 stories, and the other one's 4? That's because the side closest to Military Walk, we made sure wasn't higher than the academic building. Okay. And then the one from it, we added another floor, because why not? That's where our CAPS program is. CAPS program is up on the top, our Counseling and Psychological Services program. So they have their own floor, adding that added privacy, which is very nice. Take it away, Sam.
Yeah, this building is going to be our student services building. So if you ever need to go, to any kind of student services, I guess, on the 4th floor we have our Counseling and Psychological Services, or CAPS. So they are going to offer free counseling and therapy sessions to anybody that is enrolled at A&M. I personally use it from time to time. I love my guy Nathan up there. He's great. They do telehealth, they do in-person, they do online. They will do whatever you need to do up there. They also have a 24-hour hotline as well. So if it's the middle of the night and you just need to talk to literally anybody but you don't want to bother any of your friends, you can talk to them and they will talk to you about literally anything. I'm going to venture to say that after the Super Bowl, at least one person called just absolutely distraught about, it was the Eagles, right?
Eagles lost.
Yeah, when the Eagles lost, I'm pretty sure at least one person had to have called about that. They'll talk to you about literally anything. It doesn't have to be anything serious. On the 1st floor is going to be disability resources. So if you need accommodations for class, transportation, they can help you out with that. So if you need to get from class to class because something just messing with you, they can help you out with that. My friend is deaf in one ear and she gets priority seating, or at least she sometimes gets priority seating for front row in any of her classes. And I had one of my buddies who tore his ACL. He actually got somebody to pick him up from class to class and take him around campus sometimes. I wouldn't bet on that one all the time, but that is a possibility if you do have a disability like that. They'll work with mental disabilities, physical disabilities, they'll work with anything you have. Also down there is our housing assignments office. I don't think any of you are going to be living in dorms on campus, but if you ever do decide to, I guess, that's where you're going to have all your questions about that. I have had a question about dorms. If you're interested in all, we have our north side dorms on that side of campus on the A&M North, and we have a dorm on the A&M South. A&M North and South is different from regular North and South. I believe it goes from Texas and Welborn, but the actual North-South, I think our west is that way, and actual west is about that way. So that's really west side of campus, and that's north side of campus. It's kind of confusing from time to time. But it's time to time, all the time. But they do help out quite a bit with that. In terms of dining on campus, there are a lot of options. We have like 4 Chick-fil-A's, we have like 4 Starbucks. I'm surprised we don't have a Dutch Bros or a Dunkin' on campus. They are too good for us, I guess.
One off campus, 10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's right off the campus. It's not that far. We have all coffee
pass it
around
on the way
campus,
here.
just not on campus. If you want some good options, if you want dining hall food, we do have 3 dining halls on campus, just going to be buffet style food. So if you want to eat all 3 meals in the course of 4 hours, I'm not going to judge you. They might, I won't. If you want to eat different genres of food, you can do that same day too. If you want regular food, 1876 Burger, Chick-fil-A, Einstein Bros Bagels, Panda Express, Houston Street Subs, Cabo Grill. So we have a lot of different options for you to do that. The best way for dining stuff is going to be Dining Dollars. It is going to be an on-campus debit card for, it's called Dining Dollars. It used to be called Aggie Bucks. Aggie Bucks makes more sense because the Dining Dollars do go for anything on campus. If you need to buy Scantrons, you can buy Scantrons with them. If you need to buy anything from the A&M bookstore, you can use your Dining Dollars on bookstore stuff. So those for anything on campus.
Tax-free.
Tax-free. Yeah, so if you want Chick-fil-A, it's like, wow, I can't spend more than $8.95, and your meal is $8.95. That's all you're spending. You're not paying tax on that. It's a pretty good deal. We're moving away from housing, all that, and student services. We're talking about transportation. Obviously, you've seen all the buses driving all around campus, so if you need to get to anywhere, really around the immediate Bryan College Station community, you can do that. If you need to get to corner of campus, we have a bus for that. If you want to get over to the west side of campus, all the way down that way across from the train tracks, we have buses for that. If you want to go to any off-campus housing, we have a bus for that. So if you want to go to my front door, the bus stop is right in front of my front door. Please knock before you come in. If you want to go to HEB, there's a bus for that. We are very accessible for anybody on campus, regardless if they have a vehicle or not. So if you do need to get around campus and you don't feel like driving, these buses can help you out. If you want to bike around campus, as you can see from the bike rack over there, the one right behind us, all around, we're a very bike-friendly campus and a very train-friendly campus.
This guy's laying on it.
That's a new record.
We're almost there.
That's a new record. There it is. So yeah, this one.
The bus is free for students?
Yes, ma'am, they are. So just hop on. We have an app with different routes. That, if you don't know where to get off, just ask the bus driver. They'll tell you where to get off.
Technically, you're supposed to show your student ID. I've been here for 3 years, have not been asked once.
It's also a student job on campus. If you want a job while you're enrolled, bus driving is a great option. My roommate does that. He loves it. Or if you want to give tours.
My little brother is also a bus driver. I used to grip the handle with death when he was learning to drive, and now he's driving $1 million bus. Just life is weird, man. Life is weird.
So yeah, back to the bikes. If you want to bring your own bike, you can. You see people riding their own bikes all around campus. But if you don't have a bike and you still want to bike around campus, we have our bike share program, Via Ride. So if you see like the turquoise scooters kind of on the corner over there, those are Via Rides. We have bicycles. So if you want to look like you're from the movie E.T., have a basket on the front of your bike, maybe put your backpack, a little doll in there for E.T., you can do that. You look a little bit goofy and it makes a whole lot of noise. Or if you want to be cooler, a little bit swaggier, we have our electric scooters. Those are a little bit pricier, but they are a heck of a lot more fun. Whenever I'm late to class, like that scooter right there, it just looks fun. It just looks fun. And if you want to bring your car, I mean, I assume most of y'all drive. You can bring your car to campus. I bring mine. Will brings his. So if you want to park in a parking garage, we got parking garages. If you want to park in a parking lot, we have parking lots. The prices for these lots vary by day, by how, if it's night parking only, if it's full year, if it's 6 months, it varies by that kind of stuff. I personally find driving on campus to be not more efficient, but more accessible for me because I'm a pretty busy person, so I don't have to rely on a bus being late or maybe my friend picking me up. I just want to be able to get in my car and go. So I personally like driving around campus, but again, it is ultimately up to personal preference on whatever you want to do with that. Anything, Dad?
Covered it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.